3, 2, 1.
Lock him out!
I'm pretty sure I know who it was, and I've known for a while.
How do you spell Nancy?
Pink is $12 for the pot.
Avoid pink.
Did he just avoid pink? No, he did not.
He did.
Well, considering all of my options are slowly dwindling, I just kind of went down the next one on the list, and we'll see if I'm or not.
Then I think we're getting to the point in the game where like there's got to be at least 1 or 2 people that are pretty sure and are right.
Just because we can't take sure doesn't mean we can't wash and sink, right?
Sorry, Preston, but you are the mole's 7th job.
Who's the mole? You know who the mole is? All Stars.
Welcome everyone to assignment 16. This is called Where in the World? I will need 2 people, and we'll need you to divide yourself into 3 groups. 2 people who communicate well together, 2 people who know the facts, and 2 people who are observant. Fabulous. The communication group will be here in the kitchen. The Know the Facts group will be in the master bedroom. And the observant group will be at the outside bar. We are going to migrate to those locations now.
We'll start off with the Know the Facts group of Carrie and Clark.
A beautiful Know the Facts group. I am going to be giving you a list of questions about different countries on these beautiful laminated sheets. There are 92 potential questions.
Okay.
We got it.
When you have an answer, you will use the walkie-talkie to communicate with the observant group. You will tell them the number and the country name only. They will know what to do from there. You will have a maximum of 20 minutes. Success. And also to help you answer the questions, we have provided you with a world almanac.
Number, country only, 92 questions.
Yep, 20 minutes. Any questions?
The answer?
This group was responsible for answering up to 92 questions. Each question would yield the name of a country as the answer. The only help they would receive would be the provided almanac, which most of the answers can be found inside of. Once they think they have the answer to a question, they will then relay the country and the question number to our observant team of Katie and Chad. Here's what they'll be doing with this information.
You will be receiving a number and a country name from the Know the Facts group. You will take a note card with that number that you are given and clip it to the flag of the country that they tell you corresponds with that number.
Nice.
The amount of money that you will receive for each correct flag will be determined by the success of the communication group. You'll have a maximum of 20 minutes.
Is someone describing the flag to us?
They are only giving you the number and the name of the country. The flags have been posted on the wall all season of the game. Were you observant?
I was observant for potential tickets hidden behind.
But this has to be Panama, right? 1915
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Question 1, the answer is Panama.
30 is Barbados.
That's Great Britain, I think. No.
2024 Summer Olympics was not Australia, not Japan.
2024. It was
No.
Paris.
Paris. Okay. The answer to question 9 is France. Do you copy?
Answer to question 9 is France. Do you copy?
If they would respond, just say copy. Let me know that you heard me.
Yes.
I didn't hear a copy.
Is France number 9?
Yes. You said 9, France?
Yes, thank you.
36 is Guatemala.
And 35 is US. 43 is Micronesia.
Number 43, Micronesia.
Micronesia.
Little islands.
This kind of looks like a Micronesia. Maybe? Feeling
Little circle stars.
maybe it like micro?
For our communication group of Nancy and Brian, they would be responsible for determining how much money each of the correctly identified flags would be worth. They would do this by completing the puzzle. Nancy would be describing the image that she sees on the card in front of her. Brian must organize the blocks in the correct positions to match what is on Nancy's card. The higher their score, the more money each correctly identified flag will be worth. Each round for Nancy and Brian will last 3 minutes. They can have up to 5 attempts at completing this.
Purple X, orange square.
Purple, orange. Here?
Yes. I mean, did these go a certain way? Like, am I, no, it was, my only thing is,
We're sure that we have all the right pieces?
well, here, let's try it because of how they are. Let's try purple X,
Yep.
green star.
Yep.
Okay, put that where the purple orange is. With the X, no, take the purple, that one completely out.
Yeah.
And put that, no, turn it
Purple
the other way. Like, nope, right there, like that. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Blue star with the green
Here.
star.
Here?
Yeah, but opposite, the blue needs to go by the purple. There we go. All right, now,
That's all my pieces.
no, but we're not done. We're not done.
But that's all my pieces.
No, we're not using, we're changing stuff.
Oh,
So
oh.
wait, the red circle goes in front of this green star that we just put down. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Which one am I moving?
Move both of these.
These?
Just move them, yeah, out of the
Yeah,
way.
okay.
Now, your
Okay.
green
Yeah.
and red
Yep.
need to go the, no, I'm sorry, not green and red and blue.
Yep.
Put the red, no, put the opposite, there you go.
Okay.
Now,
And then
blue,
Yeah.
orange.
okay, just like this. This is hard.
Why is it, yeah.
69 is Samoa.
69 is Samoa. Are you getting any of this?
Can you go back over the last 5 you just said?
Who was on that card? Okay.
There's the happy smiling one. Or that happy smiling one.
Green. Oh, got it.
Okay.
Was it this?
Other way.
No, this.
Yes.
And then blue. And then what was this? one?
Orange, blue.
Like this?
No, other way. There we go.
On the next one, if we find that we don't have the pieces, right away say it's not right and go with the other configuration.
Right, okay.
So
but
this
see, but
isn't
we
a
had
possibility.
all the pieces
But we didn't.
until we got to, we didn't know until we got to a
it's
certain
exactly.
point.
But
So,
once we get there and figure it out, go, okay, it's wrong.
yeah, and then do the next.
and then go,
yeah.
okay, we need
Okay.
actually this piece.
I thought this was going to be way easier. Why would I
It's a
ever
learning
think
curve.
that?
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, at least
So
we get
You get
3
5
tries.
attempts.
Yeah,
5
okay.
times.
So 4 more.
So we're gonna go again.
Brave.
This is wrong already. This is wrong already.
Yeah?
Yes. Just ignore that.
Okay.
Give me a red, purple. Put the red and purple because I know
Yeah.
that one is correct.
Yeah.
Put the X next to the bottom blue. The purple, no, where the red is by itself going down. Like that. Nope. There we go.
Yep.
All right.
Number 35 is the United States. Number 36 is Guatemala.
No, you were right, but this whole thing needs to scoot down. There we go. Now the purple needs to be next to the blue, right there. There you go. Now we need purple, blue. Purple needs to go next to the orange, just like that.
Yep.
Blue, green, just like that.
Done.
This sucks. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Like, it's hard to know which one's going to be, you
Oh,
know,
I
like if
know.
it's going to be orange, 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 green.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to try again. How many did we get? Just 2?
You got 2.
The answer to number 51 is United Arab Emirates.
There we go. Next to the blue is purple and orange, and they're going to go this way. Next to the blue. Purple, orange. Nope. Nope. On the side of it. Other way. Over here. There we go.
Barbados. I lost Barbados.
There we go.
Good. Next one.
Oh shit.
I know it's Asian, but I just don't remember.
It's your green and blue one, flip the other way. There we go. There's still something wrong. What am I missing? Take out your blue, put it back, but not, just put it over there. Okay, so coming down from that.
Oh no, I made Micronesia the blue one with the star. That was the other one I thought could have been Micronesia. Okay, we're good. It's not like I know.
I don't know what we're doing.
What time?
Shit. Look at that. Yeah. So maybe it would have been blue-red.
I'm hoping 2 is a really good score on this game. It's my hope.
Blue-orange. Facing you. Blue to blue. There we go. All right, so coming down from that center blue in there, next up you want orange, blue. So the orange is gonna be touching, there we go. And then green, green, coming down from that top orange.
Green, green. So let's find green. So this is correct. So this
Number 37 is Saudi Arabia.
What number was that?
37.
Okay.
Orange, blue, that would go
I think
right in
this
the
is
center.
the wrong configuration.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So let's go with orange, green. Yes. So the blue goes on top of the red. No, other way. Flip it, yeah.
Yep.
What did we do wrong? Okay, I'm sorry. Pull your green down, or your blue-green down. Flip your red around. Or no, scoot it down. Okay. That is completely wrong.
Number 49 is South Africa.
It's just like that. All right. Blue-red.
No blue. Okay.
Purple goes next to the blue, and your reds will be on top of each other. There we go.
Good job.
All right.
Number 45 is Jordan.
Oh, now they rattle them all off.
Like Michael? On top. Other way. All right. Purple. Yes, right above purple. Coming down. No, this purple, sorry. No, up and down. There we go.
The answer to number 71 is China.
China. 71 is China.
That's over here.
Here you go. Put that on China.
All right, red will go right next to those. Right there, yes. Green, blue, green touching orange, and blue coming down. Woo!
We can still go.
Okay,
Yeah.
and red, green, right underneath that blue. Red with the red first. Nope. The same way as the other ones. Right there. Hot damn!
Oh. Number 14 is Ecuador.
That was tough. We're gonna study our flags.
Yeah, now it's good. Did you know that this is Micronesia? That is Micronesia. It's a wonderful world place to visit. Country. There's work almost over.
So would you like to hear the results?
So I was the leader with the communication team on the 5th attempt.
Nancy and Brian managed to get 4.
Well done.
Correct. Which means your questions flags are worth 40 cents a piece.
That is not bad.
For every matched number of the country to the correct flag would earn them money. Would you like to know first how many incorrect flags that they matched?
Yes.
Okay. The number of incorrect matches of the country numbers to the flags that you made was 14.
The correctly identified flags were Brazil,
Shout out Brazil.
China, and the United States. You identified 3 flags correctly.
For $1.20 earned in this assignment out of a possible $46.
Wow.
$1.20.
That for the whole challenge?
For the whole challenge.
For the first flag assignment, I was paired with Katie, and we had the pleasure of pairing country names and numbers with their correct flag. It was tough.
The flag challenge was awful, just awful. I think I spent more time finding tickets behind the actual poster of the flags than I actually did looking at them.
We had noticed the poster hanging on the first floor, but didn't pay that much close attention to it. So bad on our part.
So in the Where in the World assignment, I was partnered with Carrie, and it was really nice to get to work with Carrie, and I don't think we've worked together all that much in missions. I feel like we've worked together outside of missions more, but in missions it was great to get to work together with her.
I was paired with Clark, and we were doing trivia questions, and I had the walkie and I was relaying the answers of the questions, which were just country names, to the comms people.
I feel like we did really well. I mean, 92 questions in like that short amount of time in 20 minutes, especially when you're flipping through a 900-page almanac with the like size 6 font. I feel like we did a really good job.
I would give an answer and hear nothing, and I would say, the answer to this is this country, do you copy and I hear nothing? And it was irritating me, so I started giving them lists of answers, and I would say, copy if you hear this, or I think at one point I was like, repeat it back.
People might have been put in the wrong group, because I'm not sure why the flag group, if they're observant, they really didn't know their country flags. I mean, I wouldn't know very many, but I at least know more than 3.
I don't know, how they did it, but I mean, we got $1.20. Like, that doesn't make sense.
I think we gave them 24 countries. They might not all have been correct, but they only managed to get 3. And it was obvious like preschool level flags.
I should have gotten Argentina and maybe one of the other ones, I can't remember at this point, but between our punishment last night of having to sleep on the hardwood floor, and I had like one pillow under this part of my body and just not getting sleep, I had the right colors but forgot, I guess, the order or something, I don't know. And I also learned that I need to look at world flags more closely.
So I was paired with Nancy in this challenge. We sucked at this. We were terrible.
That was a lot more difficult than I thought. I think if we had more time, we'd get better. I mean, we did get better. We only got 1 the first round.
Do not imagine someone worse suited to this task than Nancy. It was like being in a car with my mom next to me while she gives me directions, but the directions are, no, go to the left, but forward left. And then go a little bit like leftwise.
We used all of our rounds up, and on the 5th round we did do better than any other rounds.
Before we get to this next assignment, I do have a couple questions for you. Okay? Have you ever wanted to be the best like no one ever was? Is catching them your real test? Is training them your cause? Well, today just might be your lucky day.
Nothing about
This assignment is called Gotta Catch 'Em All.
I'm moist right now.
I'm so excited.
Today, you will be catching Pokemon.
Yes!
Or at least pictures of them.
Come on, Safari.
I can deal with that.
We'll tell you that you should contain your excitement because you're going to be expending a lot of energy hunting for 18 different Pokemon around the entire property. Okay? So you're going to be completing this task as a group. You will be tethered together while doing this. On my go, you'll be given your first clue as to where your first Pokemon can be found. The clues are numbered 1 through 18. You must collect the envelopes in numerical order in order to earn the money. If you catch a Pokemon out of order, you will not receive the money for that Pokemon, will not have the opportunity to earn it back, but you will still have caught it. Each Pokemon that you successfully catch in order will net you $3 for the group pot. If you catch all 18 Pokemon within the 45-minute time limit, you'll net $54 for the group pot. At the end of the assignment, you'll encounter a bonus puzzle that can earn you an additional $6 for the pot if you solve it within 5 minutes. So that would bring the maximum possible total for this assignment to $60. If you get stuck on a riddle, you may ask for a hint. The hints will cost you $1, and I will basically tell you where you need to go for that hint, okay? If you as a group choose not to find or you cannot find a particular Pokemon, you may forfeit that Pokemon and have production find it for you, but that will cost you $6.
I will not be running up that hill. I only walk after midnight.
Nancy, I have a fun question for you.
Alakazam.
Which Pokemon is this?
Giggly Jiggly. Isn't there like a Jiggly or something? Yeah.
To begin your adventure, a sharp mind you'll keep. Don't overthink this one, it's not that deep. 8 hours a day for he, she, and they. You'll start where you lay down to sleep.
Here. Could be on a random bed.
You don't want to pick up
Do we know what the thing looks like?
It's a picture.
I mean, yes, bed, but I mean, it could be anywhere in
It
a
could be any
bedroom.
bed.
Yeah, and it could be
Under
in
the
a
couch cushions, maybe? Yeah, like maybe check under.
Pillow, under the pillow.
Okay, so
Yeah, check in the pillowcase.
Oh, my favorite. Do you hear that sound? Crackle, pop, burn, baby, burn. Don't get set ablaze.
The fire pit?
Fire pit?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
I was saying
fire
fire
pit.
pit, but that way.
The fireplace.
choices.
Is there a fireplace?
What would you be?
Oh, it,
Fireplace.
it could be the fireplace.
Sure.
Like oil and water, two things that don't mix, your fighting type Pokemon can be found outside on bricks.
Outside on bricks. I suppose these count.
There's lots of bricks. Are there bricks on the other side? Well, there's,
Yes.
they're everywhere.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, it is. Nice. Let me, I forget it.
Harry Mama lives on my Pokemon team.
I like
Alright.
to call it Harry Mama.
This would be much easier if you had a magic wand. You'll find the water type somewhere by the pond. I feel like a mom carting around her leash child at Disney World. Get over here.
Trekking.
This is why we were supposed to bring 2 pairs of shoes, I guess.
I would say you can step in the grass in front of me.
And maybe Jigglypuff.
Okay, let's check the number. What are we looking for? Feebas 5.
4 was the last one we picked up.
4 was the last one, so there we go.
To find your next monster, you'll need a gentle breeze. Find the flying type Pokemon somewhere you'll need your keys. Don't venture out back, don't go to the sides, the bird is between the rides.
So cars.
There's one right there. But I don't think that's the right one.
That between the
It'll be
rides.
somewhere in here.
Between the rides. Who'd we catch?
Corvus Squire, another baddie.
Red. Surrounded by green, grass type may blend easily. Spot the red flower.
Probably that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You can see the number.
Yeah, it's kind of giving flower.
Yep, it's 7.
Ah, Blossom.
Bell also
Catch 'em all.
She does.
They made pretty colors when thrown in a flame. Directly ingesting them would end your game. An execution without sun, where fire claimed one. The poison Pokemon is there to claim.
So
Fire Pit, yeah.
We need to go just a little bit slower down this because it's very,
Work it.
very moist.
I'm gonna roll an ankle down here. 8. Coughing.
Coughing. Grab it and open it just so
Oh, that was an answer on our trivia.
What? Oh.
That one?
I love the coughing.
Oh, well,
I mean, I think
Just read it anyway for the
It's
thing.
all too shocking you've made it this far. The electric type Pokemon is outside at the bar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh look, there it is.
Castle! You're running in circles, going round and round. For this one, you're not, because X marks the spot. Look down where the ground is found.
If it's like over there somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking. It might be
Okay.
around here.
There's the X.
What? Where?
Tic-tac-toe.
What? Where?
Tic-tac-toe.
Oh. Is it taped to that?
Ouch.
What comes?
Oh, then take it.
God damn it. Is it
What
the...
does it say? Go up to. For this one, you're not X. Look down where ground is found. So maybe we can't see it unless we're up high.
Yeah.
Go back to where it's showing.
Sacrificing the $1 of $1, the $1.20 earned in the last assignment.
That's fine.
If you closely read your riddle, it says that you've been going around in circles, but for this one you're not. Look down.
Where ground is found.
X marks the spot.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Where's the X though?
Doug Trio!
Well,
maybe you should lift up the rug that's overlapping the other one.
Oh. Can you see into the future? This takes thinking. Go to a room where a king leaves it stinking. A crystal ball it's not, but a magic mirror with dots will show you the psychic king.
Do we have to bring
Sorry.
the books?
We're catching Pokemon.
I know.
Clark, not tickets.
I am the ticket gremlin for a reason. Not in here, I don't think. I don't see anything.
Check the back of the door just in case.
Well, it's probably
Nope.
the master.
Okay.
Let's try the master.
King.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the mirror.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Mewtwo.
Okay.
Thick.
And roll of ages. One word starts it all. The start. Go to the start of the wall.
So it's back down to the
Yeah.
fire pit area. then.
Yep. At least they're queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A chilly journey you'll take, at least elbow deep. If you're in there too long, your fingers may not keep. Freezer. Could be the one.
Kitchen freezer.
Or the one downstairs.
Ah,
So,
interesting.
That might be the end puzzle.
Bonus puzzle. Okay, let's
nothing in there.
No, I don't think
freezer. What?
Can I see for them while we're
Peek
done?
up in the
Yeah,
freezer.
hang on.
Oh, thank you.
Back up we go.
Yeah, vanilla.
Another personal favorite of
Net
mine.
flies through the air, a flutter of gentle wings, bug type, now secure.
The-
Net on the,
Yeah, the butterfly.
You're good. Net on the porch. Butterfree?
Nope, Volbeat.
Oh, close.
Fire and ice may both be there, for this mythical creature sightings are rare. You won't find one here, but Mother is near. Go find her, it's dragon she bears.
Mother, Jamie, Missy.
Mother is near.
Yeah, I just wanted to verify.
Is Missy not?
I would try looking for Missy. She might have something on her back.
Oh, Mother! Mother!
Melissa Bird.
Mother
Missy.
Ma'am? Could you turn around? Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. She is.
Is it Haxorus? We need
What
Haxorus. We need
number?
Haxorus.
16 is
In the
feedback.
bush.
Thank you.
Blast of cold air and chills up your spine. Your
Okay,
ghost type is found at the Waterwoods line.
Oh, great.
He's eliminated in
While we're eating down.
next to her up in the woods somewhere. And that's where I,
Oh no, wait,
and
this
that's
is
where I will be dropping out.
I did say all over the property.
Yes.
It is the right number?
not Feebas, but it's 16.
16.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
The lights may be bright in the shadows of night, but one light will mark your Pokemon of dark.
So, porch light, maybe lights.
Is there any kind of spotlight, like in
the shadows of night?
I don't remember seeing a street light,
But it could be.
Let's try the base.
Yeah, or a floodlight.
Directly ahead of us.
What?
Go directly ahead of us down the driveway and see if it's on the to the left.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Are you helping us?
You're in the home stretch, just 2 more to go. You'll find your next monster where Child Steps plateau. One person may untether to claim this one.
That's the one in the
So
child
it's gonna
thing.
be in the
Yeah.
child kid room.
the fort thing.
I'll get it. Let's go this way.
Inside
Let's
of
do
this
it.
How many candies have you earned thus far on your travels?
There's something in my shoe.
Hopefully not your foot.
No, it's something else. And it's kind of sharp.
Ooh.
Alright, who's untethering? Let's go.
Yeah, it's right above you.
It's clinking.
Oh, look at the cat.
Alright, PB, you read it.
Look, he's coming up.
Oh!
Only one more to go. Fairy type gives you youth. The final creature is hidden with one who knows the tooth.
Tyler!
Oh.
As I said, this assignment will start and it will end with me.
Final riddle. Congratulations, you did it. The pocket monsters are yours. To access your final puzzle, go through a basement door. So
It's on the bar.
Yeah.
Alright, here is
I just wanted to
your
touch
bonus
the
puzzle.
There are.
There's numbers on here, so we need a letter from each one.
I'm guessing it's either the first letter of each Pokemon or the first letter of each
This
type.
was 7, but
10, 6, 4. These are the first. Where's
Are we
10?
missing number 10?
like I said, not all the envelopes were given to me.
What's the one right in front of you upside down, Nancy? 4.
Do we?
But this guided us to Blossom.
Can I have a pen too?
This was.
Oh, I have a pen. So.
What did we find by the pond? It was.
Phoebus was the one that was in the.
One was
Yeah,
one
we
was 18. That was in the tree by the
Yeah,
pond.
we need
Feebas
Feebas.
is the one
Feebas was which one?
actually in the chair.
The Snorlax, our first one we found was clue 2 though, right?
But
Yeah.
Pokemon number 1 also won't have a Pokemon
Yeah,
number
exactly.
15 was the one we pulled from Missy.
I remember that.
Who did we find on the fireplace?
There's a fire type. Well, I mean, there's only
Was
one
it
fire
Ponyta?
type.
It's like
12 was Regirock.
This was 3.
Yes, that was
That's
3.
Hariyama.
Yes.
This one was
12
probably
is
4.
Regirock. There's 12.
$15 was Dragon.
Yeah, was the one we
The
found.
one we
missing it.
found on Missy.
How are we
There's no
missing
dragon.
one?
Missy's missing.
The picture that we took from Missy, like who grabbed it from her?
I remember her having it, but I don't remember.
Who
Is
took
that
the
Knight over
picture
there?
from her?
The
If we are now untethered, can we run back and look freely? I'm gonna go back and look.
Here,
Anybody
I'll
else
go
want to
back
join?
here.
I'll take the outside, I
eyes.
guess.
We are mixing up.
Because I know she
index
turned around
cards.
and gave them the envelope, but
So
she
we went
took
to
the
Feeble.
picture.
This was 16.
This is the one that goes
Tyler.
with Missy.
Okay, perfect. Don't. Where's the marker? I think I have something.
Was it 12 at the same?
Where's the marker? I know what it is.
I don't have.
It's right there.
It's a Sharpie.
Sorry.
It's a Sharpie.
This will be your final
Fighting,
submission.
ice, rock, electric.
Oh. Oh, it's the type.
Normal,
Pokemon types.
fairy.
Oh.
Info.
Is I 16?
Where is 16?
But I think we failed because if you write something
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
thing,
can't
you
erase.
can't erase it. So we
Didn't-
technically
I
failed the
did say
challenge.
multiple times that would be your final submission, what you wrote on there.
Yeah. So I think we're cooked.
Can we have a
I'll
clue?
let you, if you want to take a hint and scratch things out, I will let you do that, yes.
Okay.
Let's take it.
Yeah, let's take
Do you all want to hit?
Yes.
Hint. Sometimes there's something around that may help shed a little light on things.
Is it Blacklight 10?
Remember I told you this assignment would start and end with me.
What do you have that we can use?
Chris can.
I know, that's what.
Oh, the highlighter pen to do code.
I haven't been tapping my finger because I'm bored.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
It's a spot.
It's
Why
all-
don't we have one person
Well,
look at them and one?
10, 9.
Because
Okay.
if you're doing it all, then you've got control of everything. There's one person.
This is last. I'm just trying to organize. This one.
He
Yeah.
did it. Yeah, he said
Just
it.
right underneath it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tina's X.
Here, you write, I'll go through these.
Is he done? Oh.
7 is R.
Final 4 next round.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Well done.
All right, so we know it's a double.
Using only 2 hints, the group is able to solve the word puzzle and find all 18 Pokemon, netting 58 of the total $60 possible for this assignment.
It annoys me when I'm very strong in a challenge. Like, this is Pokemon and word puzzles. That's my shit. And so when I'm like, hey, where's this? Where's this? I think this is this. And I'm ignored, I stop helping. So I'm happy that they solved it without me, but maybe ask for help next time. Or listen when I'm talking.
Well, I'm a Pokemon fan. I'm not a super fan like some people here, but I thought it was really fun. I had like a good riddle.
Huge Pokemon nerd. My husband will will agree with me. I try to get my friends to do Pokemon identification quizzes, like head to head, and I really want to do one here. So that was a lot of fun.
I would first just like to say that I too also somewhat know Pokemon, maybe not as in depth as some of the others, but I have skills too.
Clark kind of just took charge and started kind of writing with the Sharpie and permanent marker.
I really tried to take the reins in this challenge because I knew that this was a ripe opportunity for sabotage, and I wanted to nip that in the bud.
Clark kind of messed up the final riddle, but ended up saving it in the end and winning anyway, so I'm like, I didn't want to read into that too much.
When we started matching the Pokemon photos to them, there was one missing. And one person said, oh, let me go try to find it, and ran off by themselves. I said, not today.
I really would have suspected Katie because just the one Pokemon picture she got came up missing, but she ran up here and found it, so.
I thought that losing the Haxorus, the dragon type that we got from Mother Missy, was interesting because I vividly remember Missy turning and trying to put it back down. I was like, no, we need that. We need to give it to Chad. And I don't know who got it or what, but somehow it was left on the kitchen table.
So it was very obvious that someone picked that up and decided we need this to complete the challenge, and threw it away because they were at the back of the group and no one would be able to see them.
Did a little sabotage myself. I, on purpose, threw the little Missy's card on the floor and caused a little chaos. So we'll see what happens with that.
I know that when I did my clues, I put them back in the envelope because I figured that that would have something to do with it. But there was the number 2 envelope that was left on the fireplace. There were cards that were just handed. There were 3 cards in one thing. I know Nancy was in charge of the clues, but people also handed her the clues, so there were spots there that we could have messed up on.
The cards ended up out of the index, so the envelopes ended up with the wrong index cards in them, or some of them had 2 or 3, some of them didn't have anything in them at all. And it took a lot of time to put them all back together and remember where we went and the order we were in.
I got the journal pass. I should not have used the journal pass because I feel like personally I lost time going back to flip instead of just like gut guessing an answer.
I did play my rainbow exemption, so I'm hoping that everyone else burned theirs, so we'll see how it comes into play with the double elimination.
I won 5 quiz questions in advance, which was amazing. And I tried to make sure that I had points on my mole, but also hopefully enough points that if I'm wrong, it will save me in this double.
The go-to thing is that I've always just, if I didn't know a question, I just quickly guessed, because ultimately time is also important. And at this point, there were enough people who were on the suspect list who have gone to kind of let me know that everybody was in kind of a crapshoot, where do I go from here type situation.
I just went all in on someone on my test. So I'm really nervous because I really think some remaining people are on the right track.
I memorized all the dossier answers. I memorized everything from this challenge. There could still be a question that shows up that completely throws me off and I can't anticipate it. Would have been nice to get a prize in the trophy room, but my luck is terrible. But this is the time to go bold. And if I want to win this game, I'm gonna have to start playing bold at some point.
Nancy and I are holding it down from season 2, so I would love for Nancy and I to both make it to the finals. We'll see what happens.
Like I said, every mold game I've played or live, mold's always been a guide, but I just don't see it being Clark. I'd love to win. The pot's like over $300.
With this being a double, there's been all this conversation between everybody still in about whether to play conservative or to go all in. I think because it's a double and we're going from 6 to 4, I feel like I don't have a choice but to go all in.
On my quiz, I have been all in on one person for I think the entire day yesterday. All 4 quizzes yesterday I full sent on one person, and I am still here. So I could be completely delusionally wrong and power bottoming my way to 4th, which is on brand for me, or I could be correct.
And just a side note on my reflection, and since I get to steal like 30 seconds, I already told Jamie this when I took my quiz with them, but I just want to thank all of production for all of the hard work and everything, because I truly, I'm not gonna fucking cry, feel like this is the most whole mole game that I've had as far as being a player, as far as being possibly the mole, as far as social aspects. I was way more social this time, at least with people, not necessarily my game, but I was a lot more trusting this time. I was a lot more free with information, and this is just such a safe space to come and play this game, and production is the #1 reason why that is. And everybody here was an excellent cast with amazing missions that were all fun, nothing too extreme, and everybody had something that they liked and loved. And I just want to say thank you, and that I hope this season will have many more applicants for future seasons so we can have All Stars 50 someday.
Okay, welcome back, players, to your 8th execution ceremony. This has been a wild and exciting round of play. This round featured a tour around the world and a quest to collect all of the Pokemon. Pot currently stands at $313.20. Out of a possible $864. After a phenomenal season of gameplay here on All Stars, sadly, 2 more of you must leave the game today. That said, I want to point out that you have all made it very far in a very difficult game, so major round of applause for each of you. You have all just taken your quarterfinal quiz, 10 questions about the identity and actions of the mole. The 2 players who know the least about the mole must leave the game. In a moment, we will begin entering your names into the computer. If a green screen appears after your name has been entered, you will remain in the game and advance to our semifinal round. If, however, a red screen appears after your name has been entered, then you will be the mole's 8th or 9th victim.
As you all know, this was the last round for any advantages, including rainbow exemptions. Someone has played the rainbow exemption, and we're the only one to play the rainbow exemption, so that person is thus exempt. And with that, we will begin. Chad. Nancy. Katie.
I'm so sorry, Kate, that you are the mole's 8th victim. It's okay. It was amazing having you here.
Brian.
Clark. Terry.
I got my same placement again.
I'm sorry, Carrie, you are the mole's 9th victim.
This one got me. Katie, you have been so much fun to play with both of these seasons. We've made it all the way to Final 5 together twice, so that's something we can both be proud of. You're just such an amazing person. I enjoyed working with you in this game, and you're a true friend, and I'm going to miss you a lot.
Katie, I just met you this game, and you've been awesome to play with. Super fun. It's been fun finding tickets with you. I'm gonna miss that, and you'll be missed greatly.
So Katie, just like Darnell, I watched you in Blue Ridge Survivor, so I was excited to see you play this game and get to know you. Cracked me up every time you called me Fancy Nancy. And you're definitely gonna be missed.
Katie,
We've played both of our seasons together. Just getting to see you again here in this house, it was just so amazing getting to play with you a second time. You're somebody that just, with everybody else, gives it their all in missions. You have such a huge heart for this game. You give the best hugs, I will say. And I think you played a phenomenal game, and once again, you should be proud of yourself for everything you've done this game. You will be dearly missed.
So far, I don't know how the hell I'm still here, because back-to-back round has been like top people, and I feel bad for not trusting them. I think the thing that hurts the most is he's gonna leave with that fucking Kate Spade bag again, and I'm just never gonna get it. Hi, I'm Katie from season 1. I'm excited to not be playing against Tyler Brown this season. I am not cool.
Carrie, no one dances quite like you. You have been so much fun this season. I have to say, I have answered Tess' questions on you since round 1. You leaving is very helpful to me, but I'm going to miss you so much. I enjoyed working with you. We were paired together a lot in this game. You're such a lovely person. I enjoyed our chats at night, and yeah, I'm sorry to see you go.
Carrie, you were awesome getting to know. I don't know that I didn't see you without a blanket on. And I'm glad you got to use the couch pillows to sleep last night. But no, I'm gonna miss you a lot, and you were one of my top suspects for the mole, so I'm kind of devastated.
Carrie, if there's anything that I'm gonna take away from this season, it's the fact that we finally had the chance to work together and become good friends. You are a dear friend to me. Every single mission that I've done with you, every one-on-one conversation with you, I've loved. Your sense of humor is, I feel like we just vibed and clicked immediately. And that's something that I'm truly going to cherish. I'm gonna cherish our memories together. You played phenomenally, dear friend, and I hope you had the best time playing this season, and you played terrific.
Carrie, we actually got to talk today. When everyone else was sleeping, and I meant what I said. You remind me so much of my daughter. You are definitely one of the strongest people I think I've ever met. You're gonna be missed.
What doesn't come on, Kelly Clarkson? That's my mother.
Hi friends, I'm Carrie Link. I played season 3. I'm here to do fun, slightly culty stuff with my new friends, and I'm not the mole.
I feel like you manifested that. The audience.
Well, we can't be mad at them now. Right in between.